Welcome to Smart Story Studio, where timeless truths come alive through powerful scripture stories filled with lessons, emotions, and transformation. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of our weekly uploads. Now, let's dive in. In a town by the sea, the people were blessed with abundant fish. Allah had decreed that they worship on the Sabbath and refrain from fishing, yet their hearts were tempted by the promise of plentiful catches. To circumvent the divine command, they devised a clever scheme. On the day before the Sabbath, they cast nets into the waters, leaving them overnight, counting on a bountiful harvest come dusk. As the sun set on the holy day, they pulled in nets heavy with fish, believing they had outsmarted the divine mandate. Their actions, though crafty, did not escape Allah's watchful gaze. The deceit the townsfolk perpetuated weighed heavily upon them, for they mocked the spirit of sincere worship and gratitude. As they continued this deceptive practice, their prosperity waned, and misfortune befell the town. Fish grew scarce, and calamities loomed. Among the townsfolk, a group upheld Allah's command, observing the Sabbath with devotion. Their sincere obedience was rewarded, contrasting sharply with the struggles of those who chose subterfuge over faithfulness. The righteous knew that divine laws were not to be twisted with clever tricks. Ultimately, the town faced the consequence of their deceit, transformed into despondent creatures, forever marked by their disobedience. The story serves as a timeless lesson. Don't attempt to outsmart divine laws. Sincerity matters more than cleverness. But Allah sees beyond actions. He sees intentions. This wasn't obedience. It was deceit masked in cleverness. There were three groups in the town. 1. The sinners who laid the traps. 2. The righteous who warned them. 3. The silent who stayed out of it. Eventually, the warning came. A punishment so severe, it would mark them forever. Allah turned the sinners into apes, humiliated, disgraced. Their faces changed, but their hearts were already twisted long before. This wasn't just about fishing. It was about mocking the commands of the Most High. Moral lesson: you can't outsmart Allah. His laws are not puzzles to be tricked, they are sacred trusts. Sincerity, not technical loopholes, defines obedience. Actionable plan. Ask yourself, am I truly obeying Allah or finding shortcuts? Evaluate your daily habits. Are you being honest in prayer, fasting, business, relationships? Avoid bending religious rules to fit desires. Be among those who speak up for truth, not those who remain silent. Start today. Be honest with Allah. Even if no one sees your intention, He does. Seek forgiveness. Realign your heart. Sincerity matters more than cleverness. What a journey through faith, failure, and God's unfailing love. If this story moved you or taught you something powerful, drop a comment below and tell us what stood out the most. Be honest with Allah. Even if no one sees your intention, He does. Seek forgiveness. Realign your heart. Remember, here at Smart Story Studio, we tell stories that inspire, teach, and transform lives. Subscribe now for more emotional, dramatic, and truth-filled scripture stories that shape your mind and spirit. Until next time, stay inspired, stay strong, and stay rooted in the Word.